I recently got into a Facebook discussion with a young man about Kobe. And I was uh, essentially defending Kobe's legacy. He trotted out all of the typical um, Kobe narratives about Shaq carrying Kobe to the first three titles, and Kobe was an inefficient shooter, et cetera, et cetera. Um, and I mean, at the end, I asked him, I mean, is this personal, because we kind of went back and forth, and every time I would knock down one of his arguments, he would come back with another. And it just made me think, like, what is this actually about, but that's neither here nor there. But in the midst of that conversation, I used an analogy that I think will be useful um, for people that listen to this video and want to defend Kobe's legacy in these GOAT discussions. So I use it. I call it the sniper analogy. Okay. So now, if I was in war, um, and there was a particular sniper that had the greatest distance um, capability, and let's say he could hit a target from a further distance than any other sniper that I had. I would presumably have him take out the most difficult targets. And presumably his kill ratio will be lower than that of snipers that took shots at shorter distances. But you see, this is my best guy. And while my other people can't shoot from, let's say, a mile away, this guy potentially can. Furthermore, since he's my best sniper, if I were to have him concentrate on shorter distances, since he's a better shot, he's probably going to have a higher percentage when he shoots from shorter distances. So when you take a look at all of my snipers and you look at their kill ratio, the kill ratio would have to be looked at in context. Okay? My guy that's my longest range shooter probably might have one of the lowest kill ratios, but he's able to do what no one else can do. This is the thing with Kobe. Okay, now a sort of a consensus is formed around Kobe's legacy, and what I've heard Colin Cowherd say this about Kobe, that Kobe was the greatest difficult shot maker in NBA history. And as I said in a prior video, that is true. And not only was he shooting difficult shots, he also shot throughout his career along the lines of NBA league average. In other words, he's not like Jerry Stackhouse, who was shooting below league average during his career. Okay, Jerry Stackhouse shot something like 40% for his career. Okay, and he played pretty much the same seasons that Kobe played. During Kobe's career, the league shot about 45% from the field. NBA players shot about 45% from the field. Kobe shot 45% from the field. That is more deleterious to a defense when you can shoot that and you're taking difficult shots because it's harder to defend. Okay? I've got to defend a guy that can shoot 20-foot jumpers as efficiently as other players take 15-footers or 12-footers, etc., etc. That means I've got to defend him all over the court. And true to form, there was no place on the court that Kobe had a weakness. So this is why you have to look at the statistical comparisons of Kobe to, and even when you compare him to LeBron James and Michael Jordan, LeBron James took easier shots. LeBron James, a very, very high percentage of LeBron James' shots have always been taken right in the paint. That's pretty much his game. His game is to drive the ball, okay? And typically a team is so afraid of his drive that they will overcompensate and he'll be able to kick out for an open shooter. That's LeBron's game, okay? But if you can defend that, if you can keep him out of the lane, okay, you got a shot at beating LeBron. That doesn't work for Kobe. It doesn't work. There is no keeping Kobe out of the lane. He's just going to beat you from 20 feet away. He's just going to beat you taking the fall away jump shots. He's just going to beat you there, you know. So that's why, in my opinion, the ability to create a shot and the ability to create even difficult shots with a minimum efficiency is the most important skill set or attribute for an NBA player. At the end of the game, basketball is all about giving the ball to your best player and having him create a shot. You know, you look at DeMar DeRozan right now. Chicago is going to go far in the playoffs this year because Chicago has two players that they can give the ball to at the end of the game and create a shot. DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine. And there's just only so much a defense can do to stop that. You know? So, this is why Kobe is, as I've said many times before, is the greatest component to a championship team. It's his ability to score from anywhere, his range. And I would say that range superseded even Michael Jordan and certainly LeBron James and any other player in NBA history. Steph Curry had, obviously, Steph Curry has more range outside of three feet. But Steph doesn't really have much range within the three-point line. In other words, once you run Steph Curry off the three-point line, he's not going to beat you from mid-range. You know, he's certainly not going to beat you going to the basket. You know, and it's, you know, his finals performances show that if you are physical with Steph Curry, not that you'll take him out of the game, but you can stop him from beating you. Okay? So, that's why Kobe is the GOAT. It's I call it the sniper analogy. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.